Hey there, welcome back to True North Reviews. My name is Ryan, and today we are reviewing the new Zac Brown Band album, The Owl. This is the sixth studio album from the American country band. This is their third in the past 4 years. It follows up 2017's Welcome Home and 2015's Jekyll and Hyde. It's been even longer since the band's debut in 2008 with The Foundation, a record that saw one or two classic song entries with Chicken Fried along with Toes, two of the band's most recognizable hits. And at least from my perspective, being a rock fan, by the way, it has been a long road for Zac Brown Band to reach the same level of fame ever since. Single after single, no matter what Zac Brown Band are releasing, it seems to chart a bit lower on the Billboard Hot 100. Actually, the only other single to chart higher than Chicken Fried for the band was the song Knee Deep, which came out in 2011. It reached number 18, no doubt because of the artist featuring on the song, Mr. Margaritaville himself, Jimmy Buffett. Coming into this new record here, though, Zac Brown Band finds the lead singer, Zac Brown, dealing with the divorce of his wife of 12 years. As a result, many of the tracks on this record are personal and heavy in their subject matter, tackling loss especially. Leaving Love Behind, my favorite song on the project, also the lead single that dropped on July 26, 2019, it has cliched lyrics, but its raw and genuine performance are encapsulating. Another song that hangs heavy on the heart is the track Finish What We Started, featuring Brandi Carlile. We have a great vocal performance on this one. We get the sense that Zac has gone through a tough time with this divorce. We have lyrics about starting over, tearing down walls, love carrying on, and even though it carries on and it hurts, it takes us to better places. It connects really well to the final track on this project, the first song I mentioned, Leaving Love Behind. We have this reference to everything we lose being a gift in time. A very mature outlook to have about lost love, even though it does tear you up inside and just rips you apart. What surprises me more with this Brandi Carlile feature, though, on her track Finish What We Started, we have some production credits going to Max Martin. If you don't know Max, he has worked with Ariana Grande, other big-time mainstream pop artists. Surprisingly enough, this isn't the only big-time producer to collaborate with Zac Brown on this album. He also works with Skrillex, Ryan Tedder, and Benny Blanco, to name a few, which isn't that surprising the more I think about it, based on Zac Brown Band's track record of teaming up with big-name artists like Chris Cornell, Avicii, Dave Grohl, and Alan Jackson. Now, knowing that Zac Brown Band is working with some big-time producers on The Owl, it's an album that doesn't really stay all too serious with its sonic tones and even the lyrical tones. Many songs on this record typically throw in very fun and traditional mainstream country lyrics, even more cliche than the lead single. To illustrate this, Zac Brown Band dipped their toes into country rap, which ends up sounding more like a word salad than anything else on the song Need This. The lyrics of the song don't necessarily matter all too much. It's really all about the rhythm, which is okay, I guess, but nothing seems to be sticking out on paper to say, listen to me again. While I'm on the topic, the country rap doesn't really go over too well on this record with the track God Given, as many of these tracks are kind of throwaway. I think of other songs like OMW that is ridiculous and throwaway, as well as glossy and lifeless for its pop country aesthetic. It should expose the backwoods country fans, because if you listen to this and say it's country, it's really not. It's just bland pop. Another track like Already on Fire, the voice modulated vocals and the bridge just have me rolling my eyes. To redeem this record, there is a better song on here called Me and the Boys in the Band. We have a great chord progression. It's one of the sleeper hits on this album. But more often than not, Zac Brown Band's The Owl is a collection of curveballs and head scratchers. Sure, the ability, the talent, and the skill are all there, but it's a project that fails to capitalize on its premise of being serious. It's confused with what it wants to be. Either it was trying to be a cliched and corny mainstream pop album, or it could have been something that is dark and depressing. Regardless, Zac Brown Band, they kind of got caught up in between the two. They towed the line between the two premises, and The Owl, it failed and missed out on its potential. I'm feeling a 4 out of 10 on this record. It is a negative review for me on this one, unfortunately. But now I'd love to hear from you. Sound off down below in the comments. Let me know what you think of Zac Brown Band's latest. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new in town. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a rockin' day.